Stephen Howson, full-time Devils. Manchester United have just beaten Swansea 3-1 at the Liberty Stadium over in Swansea. We got 3 shots on target, 3 points, 3 goals. Everyone's coming back to Manchester. Happy days. Andy, tell the people about the game. Who stood out for you?
I thought it was Paul Pogba, man in the match. He's answered some critics, and his goal was surreal. And he got standing ovation.
Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Can we take a second actually and just say the technique, the ball is shoulder height.
It's the way as soon as it come off his foot, you know where it's
just gone straight as a dive.
He knows where he wants to hit it. He really does. Confidence
booster for him, that?
Oh yeah, it will be a confidence booster, and he goes into the international break. He might score a few for France, and it'll help United along the way as well.
I thought he's played well of late. He's played really well of late, but the goals are what people are starting to look at. The goals are what the opposition fans are jabbing at. Oh, you've just bought an haircut merchant. That merchant, he's scored nothing. Well, do you know what? He's been playing well. Today, I thought he stamped his authority all over that game. Nearly 100 passes. He was going past men, he was creating chances, scored an absolutely fantastic goal. Who else stood out?
Well, I thought Pogba, do you think that it helped him though with the fact that he was in a midfield 3 as well?
I said all along, he's got to play in that midfield. He's
got to. And today he had so much freedom, and he was so much better going forward. I thought he was good. I thought Wayne Rooney had an alright game today as well. And I think that Zlatan obviously getting the goals, he had a good game as well. And that defence, can't really slag him off too much. I mean, they've been thrown together for today, and they didn't have too much to deal with, and they conceded a goal in the end. But it could have been a catastrophe. It
4
really
shots in this match, right? 4 shots on target in this match. There was 4 goals. That's the difference between today's game and the Burnley game. But no, I don't think that defence is anywhere near good enough to be playing against the likes of Arsenal. If that defence plays against Arsenal, it's going to be a very, 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 very bad day at the office for Manchester United.
I agree, but I still think there's a good chance that it could happen. I think it could happen. We could see that defence play against Arsenal. You just never know.
It's terrifying.
You never know.
They can't defend crosses.
No.
You just cannot defend
it.
You
know what I'll tell you though? I'll tell you a major positive about today is the fact that what you just said then, that we had 3 shots in that first, 3 shots on target in that first half. It's a polar opposite to what the problem was at Burnley. So it means that we've got the problem and we've addressed it. We've fixed it in the most perfect way.
One of those, isn't it? It's a little bit of a lottery when it comes to shooting. You don't know what the keeper's doing. You don't know if a defender's going to get a block off, which is what happened a lot in the Burnley game. And 37 shots. Now, people will say, oh, there was low-quality shots. Guess what? Today's was pretty low-quality shots. I mean, the technique-wise, there was good shots, but they was from far out. When you're into the expected goals sort of method, that's not a one where you say there's like an 80% chance you're scoring it. It's not from inside the 6-yard box with only the keeper to beat. You're looking outside the box, a lot of bodies in the way. That is the sort of shot that you see blocked, ricocheted, hit the bar, go over, that sort of stuff. So very encouraging from Manchester United that today. The midfield 3 I thought was fantastic. I thought Mata struggled getting into the game a little bit. Might have been our style of play. We do have to look forward now to the Arsenal game. And another game that one might have started that we've won. And Michael Carrick as well, how do we line up against Arsenal? Because Herrera comes straight back into that team. We've got no Zlatan. Zlatan's going to be missing.
The thing is, Carrick has to play, mate. Carrick has to play. At the start of the season, I was thinking that Jose would go for either Carrick or Schweinsteiger would play every game, like either one of those two for that experience. And you can see exactly what Carrick's done today is he's done what he's done his whole career. When you're watching the game, you don't really notice him too much. But I guarantee when we all go and watch the highlights, or when you actually spend about 5 minutes just watching him, you see what he does. He makes our passing quicker. He knows where players are before he even gets the ball. He's the type of player that
confident, composed leadership.
We need that. That's what we've been missing. And he's got to start against Arsenal, definitely.
So Rashford.
Well, I was going to say, who leads the line then?
Rashford.
With Zlatan being out? Do you think Rashford, do you think he's going to get in behind? I don't think Arsenal are going to be a physically bullying team, so I don't think you need that in terms of what you can get with Zlatan. I was looking forward to seeing Zlatan against that Arsenal back 4 because I thought he could have had his way with them physically. Now you've got to go with a completely different mentality. Do you try and play football against them? We're at Old Trafford, remember, so we have got to be the favourites here.
Yeah.
After the game that he had against them last season, Marcus Rashford probably be a good shout. Do you see anyone like Timothy Fosu-Mensah who had another good game against them last season? Is he a better option than Phil Jones, perhaps?
What about Tony Marshall?
Tony Marshall's looked like he's played well. So we have got conundrums again about the team selection and about how we line up. I personally don't want to see that defence again. I really don't want to see that defence again. And I have to question, what the likes of Joe Riley and Tuanzebe have to do to get into that side. Phil Jones was below Roshan and Tuanzebe in a pecking order in under-23s towards the end of last season. So what does he need to do to unless he's doing it to shop window him ahead of January? Which I can only hope, because for me, again, Phil Jones, I thought it was his man at the corner, at the free kick, and I think that's something that's going to keep continually letting down.
Well,
if he was ready to play, why is Schweinsteiger not ready to play? Why is Mkhitaryan not ready to play? If you can just throw Phil Jones in like that, when the last time he started a first team Manchester United game was January.
If he goes, we have to get somebody in. That's the only way we're going to get.
Do we though?
Yeah, just get rid of him. Rojo as well, and get some quality defenders.
I think you can
get
do Rojo as a
half
backup. Rojo can do you a job as a backup.
I don't rate him at all now.
I definitely think you can do him as a job as a backup. But we've got some unbelievably talented young lads coming through. So if you sign even more centre halves, you're just pushing them further down the list, and they're not going to get the opportunities. And that, to me, is not what Manchester United is all about. But anyway, what do you guys think? Today it was a good performance from Manchester United. Admittedly, Swansea didn't really offer a great deal of opposition for us.
They were naff.
Let's not big ourselves up. No one's doing that here.
You're going down, Swansea.
Swansea are going to really struggle, I think, based on what
Cardiff
we saw
next
today.
season.
So, thank you for watching. Thank you if you joined us on the watch along. The fan cams are on the way direct from the Liberty Stadium now. That's it from Andy, from Gaz, and from me. We'll see you later.